shape the way I see things now, in ways I didn't see before. And even as the days move on, it feels like something more. It still feels like then, in the smallest kind of way. Not something loud or distant now, just something that remains. And I don't need it back, a wish to rearrange. It still feels like then, and I wouldn't change a thing. There's comfort in the way it lives, without needing to return. A quiet thread within my thoughts that I don't have to relearn. And even now in different days, in different spaces I've become, there's something in the way I feel that tells me where I'm from. Not everything has to repeat to still be something that is true, because the moments that we lived still carry something through.
금일은 분위기 있는 팝송과 함께 물결표. 팝송은 리니지의 음악 물결표.
Because it's already in the way I open every door. It still feels like then, in the smallest kind of way. Not something loud or distant now, just something that remains. And I don't need it back, a wish to rearrange. It still feels like then, and I wouldn't change a thing. So I let it stay where it belongs, not behind, not far away, but somewhere gently woven in to everything I am today. It doesn't call me to return or pull me into what has been. It simply rests within the now, like it has always lived within. I step into the light like it's already mine. Every shadow shifts and falls right in line. No hesitation in the way I move, like the world just bends to the point of view. Every surface catching every glance, like reflections learning how to dance. There's a silence wrapped in every step, like a moment no one can forget. You don't speak, but I can feel you stare, following the rhythm in the air. Every second stretching into form, like a calm before a perfect storm. I don't rush it, I break the flow. There's a language in the way I go. Every motion sharp but still refined, like a vision carved inside your mind. On a glass floor, every step defined, every move reflecting back in time. You can watch, but you can't rewrite what's already shining in the light. No mistakes, no need to rearrange. Every angle set without a change. You can try to look behind the frame, but it always leads you back the same. I don't turn, but I can feel you close, in the spaces where the tension grows. Not too much, just enough to stay right inside the moment I create. There's a balance in the way I pause, like I know exactly what it cost. Every second holding just a beat before it lands perfectly complete. You don't question what you see now. There's no need to break it down somehow. You just follow like a silent wave, caught inside the shape I gave. On a glass floor, every step defined, every can try to look behind the frame, but it always leads you back the same. There's a glow that never fades away, even when I slowly turn and stray. Like a trace you can quite erase, still remaining in the empty space. I don't need to leave another mark. There's enough already in the spark. Every line, every subtle trace stays alive inside your inner space. You could try to step into the view, but it wouldn't look the same on you. There's a difference in the way it flows, something only instinct ever knows. On a glass floor, every step defined, every move reflecting back in time. You can watch, but you can't rewrite what's already shining in the light. No mistakes, no need to rearrange every angle set without a change. You can try to look behind the frame, but it always leads you back the same. So don't ask me how it feels this way. It was never meant for words to say. Just a moment perfectly aligned in a space you can redesign.
크리에이터님, 제품을 태그하고 추가 수익을 만드세요. 유튜브 쇼핑과 함께.
Folded up the letters I don't need. Not every memory deserves to lead. Some things were only meant to pass me by, not meant to stay, not meant to redefine. I took a breath and let the quiet in, not as an end, but where I can begin. No heavy echo dragging through my day, just open space where I can finally stay. I used to hold on tighter than I should to things that never really felt that good, but now I see the weight I used to keep was never mine to carry that deep. Leave it where it was, no need to bring it back again. Not every road I walked before needs to be retraced again. Leave it where it was, let it settle, let it fade. I don't need to hold the past to feel the progress that I've made. The room feels different when I clear it out. Less of a question, more without the doubt. And in that space I find a steadier pace, a softer kind of strength I can embrace. I don't erase the things I've come to know, I just don't let them tell me where to go. There's something lighter in the way I stand, like I've returned the weight back to my hands. No sudden rush, no need to prove, just letting life begin to move without the drag, without the strain, without repeating old refrains. Leave it where it was, no need to bring it back again. Not every road I walked before needs to be retraced again. Leave it where it was, let it settle, let it fade. I don't need to hold the past to feel the progress that I've made. Maybe I thought I'd lose a part of who I was, of where I start, but letting go did not erase the truth I carry in my pace. It only made the edges clear, what still belongs, what's no longer here. And in that clarity I found a quieter, more need every answer now. I don't need to question how things will unfold or where they land. I trust the shift, I understand. Leave it where it was, I'm not the same I used to be. The things I held so close before no longer have that hold on me. Leave it where it was and let the future come in slow. Not forcing what I cannot see, but open to the way it flows. So I walk on without the weight. No need to rush, no need to wait. Just step by step, a steady line, a life that finally feels like mine. And if I pass those places again, I won't step back into them. I'll see them for what they gave, then keep moving calm and brave. Leave it where it was, that's how I learned to move ahead. Not everything that shaped my past deserves a place inside my head. Leave it where it was and let the quiet make me strong. Because the space I've made inside is where I finally belong. You sat one seat over, not too far, close enough to know who you are, not close enough to cross the line. So I stayed still and played it fine. Your arm brushed once against the frame. It didn't look, I did the same. Quiet move, a passing beat, but something shifted in that seat. No grand scene, no sudden start, just a subtle pull across my heart. One seat over, just out of reach, holding more than words could teach. You checked your phone, I watched the time, trying not to read the signs. Every second stretched between what it was and what it means. A tiny gap, a simple space, felt like miles I couldn't face. Not a wall, not something real, still too much to simply feel. One seat over, not too far, close enough to change the air, far enough to stay unsure of what this moment's really for. I thought of moving just a bit, shifting closer into it, but something held me where I stay. Like one wrong move would make it fade. You laughed once at something small, didn't turn your head at all, but I felt it cross the space, like it landed in my place. No grand scene, no sudden start, just a subtle pull across my heart. One seat over, just out of reach, holding more than words could teach. Now every ride, every row feels like something I should know. A space that's never fully filled, the quiet tension softly built. I've been close in louder ways, said too much on clearer days, but this small distance barely there carried more than I could bear. If I had leaned just slightly near, would it vanish, would it clear, or would it grow into something real beyond the line I chose to feel? One seat over, not too far, close enough to change the air, far enough to stay unsure of what this moment's really for. So I stayed still, I let it pass, watched it turn into the past. But even now I feel it pull, that almost touched, that nearly full. You got up before I could do the things I thought I should. Left the space exactly there, like you knew I'd keep it here. One seat over, still the same. No one sits, but I still claim that empty place beside my side, where something quiet chose to hide. I can tell you care in the way you wait. just a second longer than you need. Like you're giving me the space to choose what I might be. You don't say it out too clearly, but it's there in what you do, in the softness of your timing, in the way you see me through. And I notice every detail, even when I look away, how you hold back just enough, like you're careful what you say. It would be so easy to step into it, to meet you where you stand, but something in me hesitates, like I don't quite understand. You deserve a clearer answer, something steady, something sure, but I'm still somewhere in between, not certain what I'm feeling for. I can tell you care in the quiet, in the things you don't insist, like you're letting me decide if this is something I'll admit. And I wish I knew it fully, if my heart would follow through, or if I'm just standing still because I don't want to lose you. There's a warmth I can't ignore when you're closer than before, but it fades just slightly after, like I'm not sure what it's for. And I don't wanna mislead you or pretend it's something more, just because it feels easier than opening that door. You never push me into answers, never ask for something fast, and I think that's what makes it harder, knowing you could actually last. Because if I step into this, there's no easy way back out, and I'm still inside a question I can't quite figure out. I can tell you care in the silence, in the way you let things be, not demanding any certainty, just staying close to me. And I don't wanna hurt that or take it for my own, when I'm still unsure inside if this is something I've grown. Sometimes I almost reach for you, like I've already decided. Then I pull my hand back slowly, like I'm not ready to be guided. It's not that I don't feel anything, it's just not clear enough to name. And I don't wanna promise you something I can't sustain. So I stay right where I am, in between the yes and no, hoping time might make it clear what I'm meant to let it show. You're still here, still patient, still giving me the room, and I wonder if I'll meet you or just let it pass too soon. I found it folded in my coat, a paper thin forgotten note, no meaning in it at first glance, but then it pulled me back by chance. A date, a place, a quiet line, nothing bold, nothing defined, but something in the printed trace brought back the shape of that old day. wish I left it off. Said something small, it wasn't much. We didn't mark it as a start. Still it stays somewhere in my heart. A faded slip, a softened crease, carrying more than what it keeps. Not what it says, but what it knew about a moment shared with you. I folded once, I folded twice. Like that could help me hold it tight. As if the edges keep it near and stop it slipping out of here. No photograph, no perfect frame, just something simple with no name. But every time I look again, it brings me back to how it felt then. We didn't plan to make it stay, didn't think it mattered that way. Just one small stop, one passing scene. Now living where I've never been. A faded slip, a softened crease, carrying more than what it keeps. Not what it says, but what it knew about a moment shared with you. I try to read the numbers straight, but they dissolve into that place where everything felt slightly new and nothing needed to be true. The way you leaned across the space, the light that rested on your face, the quiet rhythm of the air that made it feel like something rare. It doesn't need a clearer line, it doesn't ask me to define. It simply lives in folded form, a quiet kind of second norm. A faded slip, a softened crease, carrying more than what it keeps. Not what it says, but what it knew about a moment shared with you. If I throw it out, will it go or stay the same inside me though? Would losing this erase the feel or show me what was always real? So I keep it where it fits, in between the smallest bits of things I never meant to save, but somehow couldn't let me brave. A pocket holds what time forgets, a trace of all the quiet steps that didn't ask to be defined, still left their outline in my mind. A faded slip, a softened crease, carrying more than what it keeps. Not what it says, but what it knew about a moment shared with you. And maybe one day it will fade, the ink will blur, the lines will break. But even then, I know it stays in all the unseen, quiet ways. I finally hear myself in the quiet, like something soft I used to hide. No noise to cover what I feel, just something honest, something real. The chair across me stays untouched, your shadow lingers just enough. Not heavy, not too far away, just part of what still softly stays. I didn't know I needed this, a slower kind of gentleness. No racing thoughts, no need to prove, just breathing in a different truth. And in this space I feel it clear, a kind of calm that draws me near. Not pulling back, not reaching out, just something I can trust without. This is where I breathe again, not holding on, not giving in, just letting everything unfold. used to fill the empty space with anything that felt like pace. But now I let the silence stay, and it doesn't scare me away. There's something warm in being still and letting moments simply fill. Not every second needs a name, not every thought needs to explain. And even if you're not right here, there's something of you still so near. Not in a way that pulls me back, but in a way
안녕하세요.
that keeps me intact. This is where I breathe again. Not holding on, not
어서 오세요.
giving in. Just letting everything unfold in quiet ways that feel like home. This is where I find my place. Not in the rush, not in the chase, but in the stillness I once missed. Now something I don't wanna resist. I don't need to rewrite the past or make a moment always last. There's something better in between, and what is felt but rarely seen. And if we cross another day or slowly drift our separate ways, I'll carry this without regret. A quiet peace I won't forget. This is where I breathe again. Not holding on, not giving in. Just letting everything unfold in quiet ways that feel like home. This is where
오늘도 인원이 없네요.
a while in softened thoughts and steady style. And even when the
적들 올려놔
world moves
요구요.
fast, I know this feeling still can last.
비상물결표 접속하라.
단백질 음료 아무거나 마셔도 될까? 이제 기준을 보고 고를 때 100% 우유 단백질로 단백
You didn't try to impress me when you sat down next to me. Didn't fill the air with stories just to shape what I might see. You just asked me how my day was, then you listened all the way, like the answer actually mattered, like you had the time to stay. And I noticed something softened in the way I held my breath, like I didn't need to guard it, like I didn't need to guess if the moment had an ending. I should try to get ahead, or if I could simply live it, like the quiet words you said. Stay like this, don't overthink it, don't turn it into more. There's a comfort in the present that I haven't felt before. If you keep it just as simple, if you let it gently flow, I might let myself believe this in a way I didn't know. There's a warmth inside your silence that I never learned to find, in the spaces left unspoken, in the ease of your design. You don't rush to fill the distance, you don't try to take control, you just sit within the moment, like you understand the whole. And it makes me wanna linger just a little longer here, not because I'm afraid to leave, but because it feels sincere, like the time is moving softer, like it bends instead of breaks, like I don't have to question every choice that I might make. We don't need to plan the future, we don't need to draw a line. There's a clarity between us that is simple by design. If tomorrow comes and changes, if the feeling shifts its place, I will still remember this one as a steady kind of grace. You reached out without a reason, just a brush against my hand. Not a move to claim a moment, just a way to understand that the space between our presents didn't have to stay apart. That a quiet kind of closeness could exist without a start. And I didn't pull away from it, didn't question what it meant. I just let it rest inside me like a softly placed intent. There's a difference in the feeling when it doesn't need to prove anything beyond the moment, anything beyond the move. So I lean into the stillness, let it hold me where I am. Not expecting it to change me, not expecting it to stand as a story that continues, as a promise we define. Just a gentle kind of presence that aligns with yours and mine. There were times I chased a version of a love that felt too loud, tried to turn it into something that would always stand out proud. But the quiet has a meaning that I never understood until you showed me something softer could still feel just as good. There's a beauty in the ordinary, in the way it doesn't strain, in the way it lets you breathe without attaching any pain. And I think I wanna keep it in the form it's in tonight, not expanded, not reduced, just exactly what feels right. Stay like this, don't rearrange it, don't improve it into form. There's a balance in the feeling that is steady, that is warm. If it fades, I won't resent it. If it stays, I'll let it be. But for now, just stay beside me in this quiet clarity. We never said it had to stay in one defined and perfect way. No need to turn it into more or close every open door. There's something honest in the space between your words, between my pace. A quiet understanding lives in all the things we never give.
매일 이
No
캐릭 보면 행우.
promises we have to keep, no fragile lines that run too deep. Just something real that takes its time without a need to draw a line. And I don't feel the need to ask where this will go or how it lasts, because the way it gently moves is already enough to choose. We don't have to hold it tight to know that it is real. We don't have to name it now to understand the feel. No need to pull it closer or fear it slipping through. We don't have to hold it tight for it to stay with you. There's comfort in the way you stay without demanding I remain. You give me room to breathe and grow, and still there's nothing lost in that space. No need to chase, no need to prove what something quite already shows. And in the way we come and go, there's something deeper that just flows. I don't need to read your mind or fill the silence in between, because the truth is in the calm of everything we've never seen. And even if the days move on and paths begin to shift away, there's something in the way we are that doesn't need us to stay. We don't have to hold it tight to know that it is real. We don't have to name it now to understand the feel. No need to pull it closer or fear it slipping through. We don't have to hold it tight for it to stay with you. No heavy words, no sudden turns, no pressure hidden in disguise. Just something that exists as is without the need to justify. And I can feel it in your voice, a steady kind of clarity that doesn't try to take control or shape. this should be. We meet somewhere between the lines where nothing has to be defined, and in that space we found a way to leave the weight of rules behind. No need to hold on to the past or push the future into place, because what lives inside this now is something time cannot erase. We don't have to hold it tight to know that it is real. We don't have to name it now to understand the feel. No need to pull it closer or fear it slipping through. We don't have to hold it tight for it to stay with you. So if it stays like this, no force, no need to rearrange. And if it shifts, we let it move without the fear of any change, because the beauty of it all is how it lives without demand. And all we ever had to do was simply understand. You try to read me like a pattern in a line, but I'm already moving out of time. Every guess you make just falls behind. I don't stay where you expect to find. I don't follow what you think I'll do. I create the space you're walking through. Every step you take is slightly late to the rhythm that I calibrate. You can try to match it if you want, but it's something you can't really front. There's a pulse beneath the way I move, not a thing you learn, just something you prove. I don't raise my voice, I don't need to lead. Still you feel it in the way I breathe. Every second bending to align with the flow that only runs through mine. I decide the tempo, feel it in your chest. Every beat you follow never lets you rest. Not a rush, not a race to win, just a subtle way I pull you in. You don't even notice when it starts to change. Every step you take begins to rearrange to the rhythm you can't override. You're already moving on my side. I don't push you, I don't hold you back. Still you stay inside my perfect track, like you found a place you didn't plan. But if it's you better, then you can. There's a balance in the way I pause, like I know exactly what it costs. Every sound's placed with purpose clear, every shift designed to keep you here. You can try to lead it for a while, but if it's beneath a different style, something deeper than a simple beat, something you can feel but can't repeat.
아나 우리 6명 실화인가? 오늘도 학교장 가나요 물결표.
Not a rush, not a race to win, just a subtle way I pull you in. You don't even notice when it starts to change. Every step you take begins to rearrange to the rhythm you can't override. You're already moving on my side. There's a moment where you almost see how it all connects so perfectly, but it shifts before you hold it still, like it moves according to my will. I don't need to claim it, don't need to show. You already feel it in the flow. Every line between us realigns without crossing any defined lines. You could step away, but you won't stay gone. Something keeps you gently moving on through a pattern you can't fully trace, but you recognize it in the past. Every beat you follow never lets you rest. Not a rush, not a race to win. Just a subtle way I pull you in. You don't even notice when it starts to change. Every step you take begins to rearrange. To the rhythm you can't override. You're already moving on my side. So don't question how it feels this right. You were always moving to this light. Not by chance, not by your design. You just found your rhythm next to mine.
퇴근하고 피곤해 죽겠는데 언제 영상 편집 배우고 계세요? 요즘 잘 나가는 유튜버들은 편집 1도 안 하고
Something's different in the way you stand. Not closer yet, but I can understand. There's a shift I didn't notice yesterday. Now it lingers in the smallest way. You say the same things, nothing really new, but every word feels slightly out of tune. Not wrong, just leaning somewhere I can feel, like something quiet turning into real. No sudden spark, no falling fast, just something building slow and vast. A gentle pull beneath the skin, like we're right before it all begins. Right before it begins, there's a silence that speaks. Not empty, not still, but alive underneath. Right before it begins, there's a look that we share, not asking for more, but already aware. I catch the moment when you almost say something you choose to push away, and I don't ask, I let it stay, because I feel it anyway. The space between us feels more defined, not distance, just a different kind of something stretching soft but clear. A presence neither of us names out here. No need to rush, no need to try to force a truth we can't deny. It's in the way we pause and breathe, in everything we don't yet speak. Right before it begins, there's a silence that speaks. Not empty, not still, but alive underneath. Right before it begins, there's a look that we share, not asking for more, but already aware. Maybe we both know where this goes, even if no one fully shows. Maybe it's better left like this, a steady line, a quiet risk. Cause once it shifts into the light, it won't be held the same way twice. And part of me wants to remain right here before we change the frame. But something in me leans ahead, not out of fear, not out of dread, just curiosity and grace. Meeting you in this in-between space. Right before it begins, every second expands, like the air holds its breath between where we stand. Right before it begins, there's a warmth in the air, not spoken out loud, but already there. So we stay here just a while, in this undefined steady style, not naming what we both can feel, but knowing it is something real. And if we cross that line one day, it won't erase what's here this way, because this moment, soft and true, is where it all first grew. Right before it begins, I can feel it within, not a question or doubt, but a quiet pull in. Right before it begins, we don't need to pretend. guess something has already changed, even before it begins. I didn't notice when it
아싸.
changed the way I held myself. Somewhere
오늘은 적이 안 오나 봐요. 럭키비키 물결표.
I stopped asking for help. Not because I had to, not because I was alone, but I finally understood what I had always known. There was never something missing I had to complete, nothing I needed from the outside to feel whole in me. I was standing in the answer the entire time, just looking everywhere else instead of inside. It's quiet when it settles in, no loud applause, no sudden spin, just a clarity that slowly grows into a truth you already know. I don't measure what I am by what I receive. I don't adjust myself for what you might believe. I don't shrink to fit a space I didn't design. I stand exactly where I am, and that's all I'm worth without asking. It lives in me, not something given, not something to see, not something borrowed, not something to prove. It moves with me in everything I do. I used to wonder if I had to stand apart, if I had to change the way I shape my heart to be something easier for others to define. But I've let go of that. I've drawn my
어제 리설에게 400 데스 당하고 쫄았네. 물결표 쫄았어. 물결표.
no hesitation in the way I choose to stay. I don't need approval to feel complete. I don't need to compete to know my seat. And it's not about distance, it's not about pride, it's not about pushing the world aside. It's about knowing I don't have to bend to become something I don't intend.
이시키들도 자신애들처럼 PVP 랭커 신경 써서 이번 주 내내 안 올라나?
Louder now, but more unique. Not sharper now, but more at ease. Not forcing anything to please. I don't chase attention, I don't resist. I let things come and coexist. Because I know what's meant to stay will find its own unforced way. Worth without asking, it stays with me through every change, through every degree. Not rising or falling with what you say. It holds its ground in a steady
일단 업로드부터.
지금 업로드하세요.
하나의 곡을 다국어로 불렀더니
유튜브 팬페스트 무대에서 환호받는 아티스트가 됐죠.
나만 긴장했네.
거창한 준비 없이도 괜찮습니다.
업로드하는 순간
새로운 가능성이 열리는 곳.
유튜브.
우리 여러는 적들 안 올 거라고 어제 당하고도 저반하는 키키유.
I felt it in a passing breeze, something light that stayed with me, not a sound I could define, just a quiet in my mind, the way the morning slowly moved, nothing urgent, nothing proved, just a softness in the day that I didn't push away. I used to fill the empty air with louder thoughts, with too much care, but now I let the silence be, and it feels closer to me. There's something different in the light, how it falls, how it feels right, like it knows just where to stay without asking me to change. And I don't need to hold it tight or keep it close through every night. It's enough to know it's there, like a calm I always share. Still here with me in ways I don't always see, not something I have to find, just something left behind. Still here with me in every quiet memory, not too far and not too near, just something always here. The days don't rush the way they did, there's nothing left I need to fix, just moments passing as they are, soft reflections, nothing hard. I don't chase what used to be.
고대 시간 60분인데 적어놓으면 적당하네요.
We'll try to shape
다행이다,
what I
키키요.
can't see. There's a peace in letting go of things I never had to know. And even when I think of you, it doesn't pull the way it used to. There's a warmth that gently stays without asking me to stay. Still here with me in ways I don't always see, not something I have to find, just something left behind. Still here with me in every quiet memory, not too far and not too near, just something always here. I don't need to turn around or search for what I haven't found. There's a truth I've come to know in the quiet letting go. And if tomorrow feels the same, oh, shifts in some unfamiliar way, oh, I know I'll carry what is true in everything I move through. Still here with me in ways I don't always see, not something I have to find, just something left behind. Still here with me in every quiet memory, not too far, not too near, just something always here. And maybe that's enough for now. No need to question when or how, just letting everything unfold in something simple I can hold. I don't arrive, I conclude what was already in motion. Every glance, every step, every shift in the moment leads to something inevitable, something refined, like the end of a story you felt the whole time. No need to announce, no need to declare. You can feel when a presence has fully arrived there. Not in noise, not in force, not in anything loud, but in how everything settles when I'm around. I move through the layers, the changes, the space, through the moments of silence, the shift in my pace, through the parts where I question and parts where I knew. Now there's nothing uncertain in anything I do. This is where it all becomes clear. Every line, every step led here, not by chance, not by design, but by something aligned in time. I don't stand above, I don't stand apart. I stand fully present inside who I am, and that's where the power quietly lives. Not in what I take, but in what I give. You can see in the way I remain, unmoved by the pull of fleeting change, unshaken by passing attention, unaffected by surface tension. I've learned the weight of my own name, not as a label, not as a frame, but as something carried with ease through every shift, through every breeze. No rush, no need to prove, no reason left to overmove. Everything rests where it belongs, nothing forced, nothing wrong. And when I move, it's not to be seen, it's because I already am. Not something reaching for the light, but something that defines it. You can follow, you can stay, you can turn and walk away. It doesn't change the space I hold, it doesn't change what I've become, because this was never built on view or shaped by what you thought was true. It formed in places you couldn't see, and now it stands entirely me. This is the outline that remains after the shift, after the change. Not a shadow, not a trace, but a fully realized space. Every version that came before led me right to something more. Not more in size, not more in scale, but more in truth that doesn't fail. I don't echo, I don't repeat, I don't return to incomplete. I close the circle clear and bright, everything finally aligned right. And if you look before I go, you'll recognize it even slow. Not something loud or something grand, but something you will understand. In the quiet after I leave, in the space you still perceive, there's a shape that stays behind, a final imprint, fully defined. Not asking you to remember me, not asking you to hold or see me, just leaving something real enough that it remains. Without a touch, I don't arrive, I don't begin, I complete what's always been. A present shaped, a line so true that nothing more needs to be proved. And when the light resets again, and everything returns to plain, you'll feel it once and then you'll know. Some things don't fade, they simply glow. There's a quiet in this moment that I don't feel the need to fill, like everything is settling exactly where it will. No rush inside my chest tonight, no weight I need to move, just a steady kind of breathing with nothing left to prove. I used to chase the feeling like it had somewhere to go, like I had Just a simple kind of presence that doesn't need to become. I don't need to name it clearly or decide what it should be. It's enough to let it exist exactly as
레이드 교전은 그냥 어제가 끝인 건가? 어제 좀 멋지다 생각했는데 그냥 그저 그런 털이네요.
There's a softness in the stillness that I didn't know before. Like I finally stopped reaching for something just beyond the door. And I don't feel like I'm missing anything I used to chase. There's a fullness in the quiet that has taken up its place. Maybe this is what it means to arrive without a sound. Not a moment of arrival, just no longer looking around. I can hear my thoughts more gently without trying to control. Just letting them move through me without taking something whole. There's no past I need to revisit, no future pulling me ahead. Just the way this moment holds me in the space where I am led. And it's strange how something simple can feel this deeply right without needing any reason or something left to fight. I don't need to hold on to it or make it last somehow. It's enough that I can feel it in the way I'm here right now. If it fades, then it can fade like everything else I've known. But I won't try to keep it or call it mine alone, because there's a quiet freedom in not needing it to stay, just allowing what is present to unfold in its own way. I can sit inside this feeling without asking what it means, just a calm and open moment, resting softly in between. There's no voice that's asking questions, no pull I need to follow through, just a gentle kind of balance in everything I do. And for once I'm not searching for something more than this, not reaching past the silence or waiting for a shift. I'm just here and that's enough. In a way I didn't know, like I've stepped outside the wanting and finally let it go. So I stay inside this moment without needing it to change, letting everything around me feel familiar and unstrained. And if nothing else comes after, if it simply stays like this, I think I'd be okay with that. Because right now, this is enough. I don't think it happened all at once or in a way we could explain. Not a single turning moment, not a shift we could contain. It was smaller, it was quieter, it was built along the way. In the spaces we allowed it, in the things we didn't say. From the edges of a feeling we were careful not to name, to the way it kept returning every time we did the same. There was something in the pattern that we never tried to force, and it slowly found a rhythm that could hold a steady course. We were never chasing after, we were never standing still. We were moving in a balance that was shaped by how we feel. And I think that's why it lasted, why it grew without demand, why it led us here together to the place we finally land. Not a story full of answers, not a perfect kind of view, just a moment that kept forming every time I stood with you. There were doubts along the surface, there were questions in the air, but they never broke the structure of the way we chose to care. You didn't try to hold me tighter when you felt me drift away. You just stay within the distance that will let me wanna stay. And I learned from how you move that there's a strength in letting go, not as something that you lose, but as something that you show. There's a difference in the feeling when it doesn't have to prove anything beyond its presence, anything beyond the move. And I think we found the meaning somewhere in between all the times we almost changed it, all the ways we kept it clean. So I don't need a question, if it's right or if it stays. I don't need a love to future or define the coming days. There's a clarity between us that I trust without a plan, and it lives in every moment that we simply
저분 뭐지?
understand.
다섯 발락?
Weaving through the hesitation, through the silence and the space, through the almost and the waiting, through the shifts we didn't chase. And it never
대박 부럽다 물결표.
never asked for more than truth. It just stayed a little longer every time we let it move. Now the F feels more familiar, now the distance feels like choice. Not a gap we're trying to close, but a place that gives us voice. And I don't feel the need to rush it, I don't feel the need to prove that it's something everlasting just because we let it move. There's a peace inside the ending that doesn't feel like it will fade. Not because it's fixed forever, but because of how it's made. Out of moments we didn't force, out of time we let expand, out of all the quiet changes that we didn't try to plan. So if this is where we are now, if this is the way it stays, I will take it as a meaning that was built in honest ways. Not a finish, not a limit, not a line that we defend, just a place that we arrived at without needing it to end. And I think that's why it matters. Not because it had to be, but because we let it happen. Exactly as it should be. No resistance, no illusion, no attempt to understand. Just the way we came together, where we finally land. I don't need to look too far or search for something more today. There's a quiet in where I am that gently asks me just to stay. No distant place I have to reach, no better version I must find, because the space I'm standing in feels settled, open and aligned. I used to think I had to move to feel like I was going somewhere, but now I see the way I breathe is already taking me there. And every step I didn't rush has brought me to this steady ground, a place where nothing feels too much and everything is softly found. Right here is enough in the way I feel, nothing left to prove, nothing left to heal. I don't need sparkles across the room. Doesn't try to be more bright, it simply stays the way it is, and somehow that just feels right. No need to turn it into something, no need to hold it in my hand, because the beauty of this moment is something I don't have to plan. I feel it in the way I speak and how I let the silence stay. There's nothing missing in between, no part of me I push away. And even if the world keeps turning with all the noise it wants to bring, I found a place within myself that doesn't need a single thing. Right here is enough in the way I feel. Nothing left to prove, nothing left to heal. I don't need to change what is already true. Right here is enough, just being me with you. No perfect line, no final shape, no ending I have to define, because the beauty of it all is how it lives within this time. I don't hold on to what has passed or try to reach what's yet to be. I let it rest where it belongs and find my place in simply me. There's something calm in letting go of needing more than what is here, and in that space I finally feel a quiet kind of clarity. I'm not behind, I'm not too late, I'm not missing anything, because the moment that I'm in already holds everything. Right here is enough in the way I feel. Nothing left to prove, nothing left to heal. I don't need to change what is already true. Right here is enough, just being me with you. So I'll stay in this gentle pace and let the world move as it will. No need to chase another place when everything inside is still. In this calm I understand what I've been searching all along was never somewhere far away. It's been right here all along. We don't need a reason to be standing here. There's a quiet kind of clarity when you're near. Not a question, not a thing to prove, just a steady rhythm in the way we move. Every second settling into place, like it always knew this perfect pace. No hesitation in the way it flows, like a feeling that already knows. I don't try to hold it any tighter now. There's a beauty in just letting it allow everything to fall into its own design, without forcing it to cross a line. You don't rush me, you don't pull away, you just meet me in the space we make.
1번 지점 사냥인되는데
Lighting without sound, like we're building something all around. Stay in this moment, don't let it fade. Every color brighter and
화력이 모자른가봐요. 경험치가 좀 적네.
no need to chase what's already.
녹이질 못하는 듯 유.
Everything we need is crystal clear. Not a promise, not a final scene, just a perfect place in between, where nothing has to be explained, and nothing here is
아인스 혈맹이 헬렘인 건가요? 다른 건가?
I don't need to know where this will
아인스는 할렘.
Every part I usually keep inside finds a place where it can quietly align. There's a
할렘은 연하.
softness in the way we stay, not
이런
too
개념이었죠?
close, not too far away, just enough to feel the space we share without needing
할렘은 단합 아인스.
what is there. Stay in this moment, don't let it fade. Every color
지금은 단합분들 다 적고 아인스만 남아서 아인스 열매.
no need to chase
이런 거 아닐까요?
what's already here. Everything we need is crystal clear. Not a promise, not a final scene, just a
아, 단합분들은 다 접은 거군요.
between when nothing has to be explained. And nothing
뭐
here
나도
is
단합이긴 하니 아직 하고 계신 단합분들도 계시긴 해요.
Time moves slow, but it doesn't stop. Every second, rising to the top, like a wave that never breaks too far, just enough to show us who we are. I don't question what it has to mean. There's a beauty in the unseen. Every line between us softly drawn, like it's something we can lean upon. You don't leave and I don't ask you to. There's no need to make it something new. It already feels complete somehow in the quiet of this here and now. Stay in this moment, don't let it fade. Every color brighter in the space we made. No need to chase what's already here. Everything we need is crystal clear. Not a promise, not a final scene, just a perfect place in between where nothing has to be explained and nothing here is lost or gained. So we stay without a need to move in a space that feels entirely true. Not a start and not an ending line, just a moment we can call our time. It didn't happen all at once, I know. No sudden change, no overwhelming glow. Just little shifts I barely noticed then, that slowly turned into a different end. The way I breathe feels easier somehow. Not something I have to question now. And all the
이열드릭은
things I
하루
used
안쪽이
to
제일 잘
hold
먹네요.
so tight have softened in a quieter kind of light. No grand goodbye,
강철
no
하루 안쪽
final
1번 방 이렇게 되는 뜻.
no clear divide of what has been. Just something settling into place. A gentle calm I can embrace. This is where it settles. Not a finish, not a start. Just a steady kind of rhythm, resting easy in my heart. This is where it settles. All the noise begins to clear, not disappearing all at once, but fading into something near. I used to think I'd need to know exactly where each feeling goes, but now I let them come and stay, or slowly drift and move away. There's something honest in that space, not trying hard to rearrange every piece into a frame that fits a version of a name. No need to push, no need to pull, no need to empty, no need to fill, just letting everything align in its own unforced design. This is where it settles. Not a finish, not a start. just a steady kind of rhythm, resting easy in my heart. This is where it settles. All the noise begins to clear, not disappearing all at once,
내일부터는
but
천상주기.
fading into something near. Maybe I've been looking far for something close to where we
방송은
are.
35만탐에
Missing
맞추어서
all the
방송하고
quiet signs that life was easing over time. The way a moment gently stays before it slowly shifts its place.
저녁 음악교전 때 늘 방송 켜볼게요.
Doesn't fade, but changes shape in soft
천상주기가 제일 잼난 듯.
And now I see it clearer here. Not something distant, not unclear, but something simple, something true that grew without me forcing through. This is where it settles, in the space I didn't chase, in the calm between the questions, in the pause I couldn't place. This is where it settles, in the way I've come to be. Not a version I imagined, but a truer kind of me. So I won't rush what comes ahead or rewrite everything I've said. I'll let it stand, I'll let it stay exactly as it is today. And if tomorrow shifts again, I won't undo where I have been, because this ground I've come to find is steady in a different kind. This is where it settles, not a finish, not a start, just a steady kind of rhythm, resting easy in my heart. This is where it settles, and I don't need more than this, a quiet sense of being here, a simple, lasting kind of bliss. There's a quiet in the line tonight, not a break, just a soft light, like something's there but won't come through. Still it feels a lot like you. No clear words, no perfect tone, just a signal half unknown, flickers in and out of range, but never fully rearranged. I don't chase it, don't define, let it hum between the lines, a subtle thread I can't restart, running through a static heart. It doesn't call, it doesn't end, doesn't ask me to pretend, just stays where the silence bends into something I can't defend.
왜 자꾸 순간이동하지?
Repeat a distant trace that never quite reveals its face, but every time I let it play, it pulls me slightly off my way, not loud enough to break the night, not strong enough to feel like right, still it holds a steady part inside the soft static heart. I've known clarity before, sharp and clean from shore to shore, but this lives in a different space, where nothing needs a perfect place. It flickers like a half-lit sign that I can read but not define, a message caught in between what it is and what it means. I don't fix it, I don't a quiet pulse inside my heart, not loud enough to break the night, not strong enough to feel like right. Still it holds a steady part inside the soft static heart. If I reach, it slips away. If I wait, it tends to stay. So I move in smaller ways. Let it live between my days. It doesn't need
이상하다. 어제 분위기로는 애들 으싸으싸 했을 것 같은데.
doesn't want a clear name. It simply rests where it belongs, in all the spaces between songs. A fading line that still connects, a subtle shift I don't correct.
PVP 순위도 2등, 3등하고 좋았는데 왜 안 쳐나오지?
Inside the soft static heart, not loud enough to break the night, not strong enough to feel like right. Still it holds a steady part inside the soft static heart. And maybe that's enough for now, to feel it here without a foul. No need to turn it into art when it already shapes my heart. Hold the edge of mine in, like a ribbon in your hand.
데스섭 때 다나비 투항 그 다음 할렘 변경되면서 대나영이 군주 잡다 대나영 접고 롱은영님이 잡았던 것 같은데 그 다음 이전 나왔을 거니 그대로 이어진 건가요?
With our shoes out in the hall, laughing at the broken speaker, dancing anyway through all.
그대로 계속 이어졌을 거예요.
Color rising in the rain. There was something almost sacred in the way you eased my strain. Not with rescue, not with promises, not with perfect lines rehearsed. Just a look that said stay near
롱은영님
me,
접으면서
like the
데스섭 분들이 거진다
restless
접어서
passes first. I can hear the room returning when the beat begins to sway.
연합명보다는 이제 아인스 열맹으로 쓰는 것 같아요.
Silence, little sparks that want to stay. Every step a soft confession, every breath a second chance. We do not need a grand production, we can make a world from half a dance. Pull me closer through the blue light, through the hush between the walls, where the floor remembers each turn and my guarded heartbeat falls. Keep it simple, keep it moving, let the feeling lead the way. In the blur of borrowed hours,
합성은 미민의 물결표. 많이들 감상해주세요 물결표.
you had pockets full of ticket stubs and stories left untold. I had all these careful habits, trying not to reach too bold. Then your shoulder brushed against me and the night began to bend, like a page that had been waiting for the right hand to descend. No explosion, no dramatic scene, no thunder in the sky, only tiny shifts of timing, only truth that did not try. And somehow that was bigger than the noise we used to chase, a quiet kind of gravity, a calm that changed the shape. So I fold my doubts like paper, set them underneath the snare. Let the rhythm blur the edges, let the weight dissolve in air. There is kindness in your patience, there is courage in your ease. You do not rush the heart to answer, you just move with what it needs. Stay with me inside this turning, where the pulse is warm and small, where the memory keeps unfolding like a shadow on the wall. Not too polished, not too certain, not to need to feel alive. Just enough to make me open, just enough to embarrassed jokes, how you caught the hidden tremor tucked between the lighter notes, how you never made me smaller just to make the moment fit. You let every fractured detail keep the shape of where it hit. So tonight I leave the window cracked and let the city blur. Let the passing tires answer with a low familiar stir. Then we lean into the rhythm, not to vanish, not to run, but to feel the pieces settle into something gently done. And your voice half answer finds the part of me that stayed. Now the night is no longer empty, it is a path that we have made. No announcement, no big ending, no sudden lesson from above. Just the beat, the room you're breathing, and the slow arrival of love. I feel it in the quiet of the room, a gentle kind of rhythm in the air. No need to rush, no need to prove, just something soft that meets me there. The way the light leans on the wall, like it has nowhere else to be, and I don't question it at all. It settles slowly into me. There's something easy in my breath, something honest in the sound, like I don't have to overthink every step I'm walking now. And I don't need a perfect plan or every answer figured out. I let the moment take my hand and show me what it's about. Stay with this moment, don't let it slip away. Nothing is broken, it's better than yesterday. I don't need reasons to feel what I feel inside. Stay with this moment and let it be alive. I used to chase a distant line, something always out of reach, but now I let the timing be and learn from what it wants to teach. There's beauty in the in-between and everything I used to miss. The smallest shift can change the scene into a quiet kind of bliss. I hear it in the way I speak, a softer tone I didn't know, and every word I used to hide now finds a place to gently flow. No pressure pulling at my skin, no weight I have to carry through. I'm letting go of where I've been to see what's simple, real and true. Stay with this moment, don't let it slip away. Nothing is broken, it's better than yesterday. I don't need reasons to feel what I feel inside. Stay with this moment and let it be alive. There's no need to run ahead, no finish line I have to chase. I find a calm inside my chest, a steady, quiet kind of grace. And even if the world outside keeps moving faster every day, I have a place where I can land and let the noise just fade away. I'm not behind, I'm not too late, I'm right where I'm supposed to be. This little pause, this gentle state is more than I could ever need. Stay with this moment, don't let it slip away. Nothing is broken, it's better than yesterday. I don't need reasons to feel what I feel inside. Stay with this moment into the silence, feel the rhythm in my veins. Every move I'm making leaves a shimmer in your gaze. No need for conversation, you can read it in my eyes. I'm the kind of story that you won't outrun twice. You follow like a shadow, but I never slow it down. Every glance I'm giving turns your world around. There's a quiet kind of power in the way I breathe your name. You don't even notice when you're stepping in my frame. I don't chase, I don't fall, I just draw you in. Like a whisper on your skin, like a beautiful sin. You can try to look away, but you're already caught in the soft delusion of the lines I've drawn. You feel it, don't deny it. Every second pulling tight, like a thread of silver wrapping slowly through your mind. No escape, no resistance, you're exactly where I planned. Every heartbeat sinking gently to my command. I don't need to say it loud, you already know. There's a fire underneath every move I show. It's not a game of chances, it's a careful design. Every step you're taking brings you closer into mine. Stay right there, don't rush it, let it breathe, let it grow. There's a beauty in the tension that we never show. I can see it in your silence, in the way you hesitate. You're already drifting deeper, it's already too late. I don't chase, I don't fall, I just draw you in. Like a whisper on your skin, like a beautiful sin. You can try to look away, but you're already caught.
적들 일요일까지 안 나올 분위기네요.
Illusion of the lines I've drawn. Every second feels like floating in a perfect scene where the air is slightly different.
PVP 랭킹 2등 3등 유지하려면 증 안 해야지.
Question how it happened, you just let it stay like a secret you're protecting in a quiet way. There's a soft
잡신하고 똑같이 하는 듯이 그러니 똑같이 처발리지 쿠키요.
close, not too fast, not too slow, just enough to let you know you were never really leaving. You were always on your way to the center of a feeling you could never disobey. I don't need to hold you tighter, you're already here. Every doubt you ever had just disappears in the rhythm and the motion and the space we create. You don't even realize you surrendered to the stage. I don't chase, I don't fall, I just draw you in. Like a whisper on your skin, like a beautiful sin. You can try to look away, but you're already caught in the soft illusion of the lines I've drawn. So stay a little longer in the glow we made. Every second stretching out but never starts to fade. You don't need a reason, you don't need a sign. You were always meant to cross into this design.
이보토가 출시한 놀라운 AI 사진 선별 기능. 똑똑한 알고리즘으로 수많은 컷 중에서 베스트 컷을 즉시 선별하.
You came in talking like the day could still be kind. Like nothing broken had to stay that way for life. You set your bag down, brushed the rain off from your sleeve, and smiled at me the way a tired heart learns to breathe. I laughed a little, said I'd heard it all before. The little speeches people leave beside your door, but you just leaned back, wrapped your hands around your drink, and let the silence say the things I couldn't think. I was not waiting for a miracle, I was just trying to make it through. Then you moved closer with your steady eyes and made the whole room feel new. You said, hold on. Not everything you lost was meant to leave. Some things return in quieter ways. A voice, a touch, a little faith. You said stay soft. The world gets loud, but that is not your shade. you gave me more than you had planned. A small, simple promise, and suddenly I could stand. The window shimmered with the traffic and the light. The street outside was busy writing up its life. And in that corner with the wooden chair that swayed, something in me stopped preparing for the wait. You asked me what I used to dream about at night. Before the noise, before I learned to live so tight, I told you peace is not the whole, not every scar. Still you listen like the smallest truths are ours. No grand parade, no thunder in the air, no sudden gold falling out of the blue. Just your low voice and the room between us, turning ordinary into something true. You said, hold on, not every ending is a closing door. Some of them open from the inside, slow as a beat, sure as the tide. You said, breathe deep, there's still a song in places left unsure. With that paper cup warm in your hands, you gave me more than you had planned. A small, simple promise, and suddenly I wanted more. I wanted laughter without checking who might hear, a steadier pulse instead of borrowed fear. I wanted time to be a friend and not a test. I wanted hope to sit beside me, not as a guest. So I looked up, really looked up, at the soft white lamps and the handwritten signs, at the half-read books and the uneven lines, at the barista humming under her breath, at the life I still had, at the life not left. And for the first time in a long, long while, nothing in me needed hiding. Maybe healing does not enter like a storm. Maybe it arrives in human scale and form. A patient tone, a chair pulled close, a steady gaze, a borrowed hour that lifts the color of your day. You did not try to fix the things you did not know. You did not force a bright performance on the low. You only offered what was honest, warm and real. And somehow that became the thing that helped me heal. So now when shadows gather around the edge of noon, when doubts come back and sing their old familiar tune, I hear your words like footsteps crossing through my chest. Not loud, not sharp, just kind enough to let me rest. Hold on, not everything you fear will come to pass. Some things dissolve when named out loud. Some storms forget to form a cloud. Stay soft, you do not need to harden up to last. With that paper cup warm in your hands, you gave me more than you had planned. A small, simple promise, a light I could finally trust. So if tomorrow finds me frayed around the seams, I'll still remember how your calm repaired my speed. No grand design, no polished line, no practiced grace, just one true moment finding room inside a face. And I will carry it into the rush, into the calls and the crossing trains, into the parts of me that still know strain. I will carry it like a quiet flame that says the heart can bend and live, that says there's more for me to give. Because a simple promise can teach a soul to begin again. Almost said it when you turned your head just slightly, like you knew something was sitting on my lips. And I was right there on the edge of letting go, but something in me chose to stay quiet. You were talking like it was just another night, like nothing in the air had changed at all. And I kept tracing circles on the table, trying not to let my voice give me away. It's funny how the smallest things get loud when you're holding something you can't release. Every breath feels heavier than it should, every second stretching in between. I almost told you I've been thinking of you in moments that don't belong to you at all, in quiet rooms and passing thoughts, in places where your name just shouldn't be. But I stayed where I was, with the words sitting under my tongue, like they were safe for staying hidden and risking everything at once. You leaned a little closer when you laughed, and I forgot how to breathe again, like my chest didn't quite remember what to do with all this feeling. There's a softness in the way you listen, even when you don't realize you do. And I wonder if you'd hear the difference if my voice turned honest just for you. I almost said it when the silence grew, just enough to let the truth slip in. But I filled it with something meaningless, just to keep the balance from breaking. And maybe that's the way it has to be. Some things are only meant to stay unspoken, like a fragile kind of safety. We both pretend we don't notice, still I carry it with me when I leave, like a quiet echo in my chest, not loud enough to tear me open, but strong enough to never rest. I almost told you that I miss you, even when you're sitting right there, like something in the space between us never fully disappears. But I let the moment pass again, like I always seem to do, choosing comfort over honesty every time it comes to you. If I had said it, would it change us? Or would it just fall to the floor, like something too delicate to hold once it finally leaves the door? I don't know the answer to that question, and maybe that's what keeps me still, holding on to what could happen instead of saying what I feel. So I let the night just carry on, like nothing almost happened here. But somewhere in the quiet, I know you came a little near. And I'll keep walking this thin line between what is and what could be, with everything I never said still whispering inside of me.
크리에이터님, 유튜브 쇼핑에서 추가 수익을 만드세요.
추가 수익?
최애템을 태그해보세요.
대박.
잠깐, 현실 복귀. 3, 2, 1.
Mm. There's something in the way you move, not fast, not slow, just perfectly. Like every second finds its place, without a hint of urgency. You never try to take control, but somehow lead without a sound. And I can feel it in the space whenever you are around. It's not a game I recognize, no push and pull, no hidden rules, just something simple, something rare that doesn't try to play me like a fool. And I keep noticing the shift in how I breathe and how I stay, like I don't need to second guess every little word I say. Something in your timing pulls me just enough, never overwhelming, but it feels like trust. I don't have to chase it, I don't have to hide. Something in your timing moves me from inside. I catch it in the smallest things, the way your silence doesn't strain. It holds a rhythm of its own that flows without a trace of pain. And when you look, you don't look through, you stay, you listen, you remain. Like nothing else is rushing past, like presence is the only gain. I used to think that spark meant noise, something loud and hard to miss, but now I see a different kind of steady breathing, kind of bliss. And every time I lean away, you never pull me back too strong. You let the moment shape itself, and somehow that just feels so right, not wrong. Something in your timing pulls me just enough, never overwhelming, but it feels like trust. I don't have to chase it, I don't have to hide. Something in your timing moves me from inside. No sudden fire, no crashing wave, just something warm beneath my skin. A quiet pulse that builds in time and slowly draws me deeper in. I feel it when you say my name, not louder than it needs to be, but wrapped in something I can't place, a tone that feels like clarity. And I don't need to rush ahead or figure out where this will go, because the way it gently stays is more than I have ever known. This isn't something I can fake or try to force into a frame. It moves in ways I can't predict, but still somehow it stays the same. Something in your timing pulls me just enough, never overwhelming, but it feels like trust. I don't have to chase it, I don't have to hide. Something in your timing moves me from inside. So I'll stay right here a while and let it breathe, let it unfold. No need to turn it into more, no need to rush or try to hold, because the beauty in this space is how it lives without demand. And all I really need to know is how it feels within my hand. Something in your timing keeps me steady, keeps me real. And in this quiet kind of rhythm, I finally understand what's real. You look at me like you're trying to decide if I'm a moment or a change in your life, but I don't wait for answers to arrive. I move before you even think.
오늘은 정말 안 오나 보네요. 60분 남았으니 자사 방송하다가 튕기면 방종하는 걸로.
Like I already know you're watching now. You can try to read me, take your time, but I've been writing stories in your mind. I don't need forever, I don't need a plan. I just like the way you try to understand. Every little move I let you see is a piece of something don't chase, I just glide. Let you wonder what I keep inside. Every second that you hesitate only makes it harder to escape. You think you're getting closer to the truth, but I just shift the angle of the view. Every answer turns into a clue, and every clue just leads you somewhere new. Don't take it serious, don't call it real. It's just the way I like to make you feel. A little curious, a little unsure, but always coming back to me for more. I don't need forever, I don't need a plan. I just like the way you try to understand. Every little move I let you see is a piece of something you can't keep. Come a little closer, then I pull away. Like a perfect game you never get to play. You can follow every step I take, but you'll never know which turn I'll make. There's a moment where you almost see the part of me I never let you read, but I close it just before it shows, and suddenly you feel it slip and go. I keep it easy, keep it undefined, like a melody you can't rewind. You can hum it, you can feel the flow, but you'll never really make it yours. No pressure, no promises to break, no lens that either one of us can take. Just a spark that flickers in the air and disappears before it settles there. I smile like I know something you don't. You stay like you know you should go, but you won't. There's a lightness in the way I move, like I've got nothing here to prove. So if you stay and keep it just like this, right on the edge of something you could miss. No need to name it, no need to explain. We can leave it dancing in the frame. You said it casually like it meant nothing much, just passing phrases floating out of touch. But something in the way you held that line made every second stretch a little in time. I tried to answer like it didn't land, like I was steady, like I always planned. But there was rhythm hiding in your tone that made the quiet feel less like my own. No grand display, no sudden spark, just something lighting up the dark. Not burning fast, not falling through, just leaning slowly into you. Somewhere between your words, there's something I can't ignore. Not loud enough to name, but stronger than before. Somewhere between your words, a feeling starts to grow. I'm trying not to chase it, but I don't let it go. You looked away, but not too far from me, like distance was a kind of honesty. And when your eyes came drifting back again,
12시 돼서 튕기면 보람이 펴서 한번 설고 자야겠네요. 석다날이라고 다들 일찍 자러 갔나 뚝배기킴.
And I could hear the space between each breath, like something fragile balancing its depth. No need to rush, no need to claim, no need to put it into frame. Just let it sit, just let it stay and find its shape another way. Somewhere between your words, there's something I can't ignore. Not loud enough to name, but stronger than before. Somewhere between your words, a every silence has a cause. Maybe it's the way you see through all the parts I try to be. Or maybe it's just timing right, a crossing path, a softer light, a moment that we didn't plan still somehow fits the way we stand. I don't need answers just yet, I don't need labels to set. I like the space that this creates, the quiet pull, the gentle weight. And if it fades, I'll understand. Not everything is meant to land, but if it stays, if it remains, I won't pretend I feel the same. Somewhere between your words, there's something I can't ignore. Not loud enough to name, but stronger than before. Somewhere between your words, a feeling starts to grow. I'm trying not to chase it, but I don't let it go. So we keep talking like we do about the small, the simple, true. But underneath each passing line, there's something shifting every time. And I don't mind where this could lead. No sudden want, no urgent need. Just let it move, just let it be. This quiet pull between you and me. Between your words I start to see a softer version waking in me. Not asking more, not asking why, just letting something new reply. I didn't mean to notice you that way. It just happened somewhere in between. A simple moment, nothing special. Just a glance I couldn't leave. You were saying something casual, and I was only half aware. But something in the way you paused made everything feel a little more there. It wasn't sudden, not exactly, more like slowly coming through. Like a thought I didn't question until it quietly felt true. I kept telling myself it's nothing, just a passing kind of thing. But it stayed a little longer than it probably should have been. And now I catch myself remembering details I didn't need to keep. Like the way your voice gets softer when it almost turns to speak. I don't know when it started shifting or why it settled in like this, but there's something in the silence that I'm suddenly aware I miss. You don't see it, I'm almost certain, because I barely see it too. It's just there in small reflections, in the things I start to do, like waiting just a little longer when I know you might be near, or listening a bit too closely just to hear you clearer here. I didn't plan to let it grow, I didn't give it any space, but it found its way inside me without asking for a place. And now it's sitting in the background like a quiet second voice, not demanding any answers, just removing any choice. I still act the way I used to, nothing different on the outside, but there's something underneath it that I'm trying hard to hide. Because if I start to name it, it might change So I let it stay unnamed, just a feeling passing through, something soft and undefined that somehow leads me back to you. You laugh and I forget to think for just a second too long, like my thoughts are catching up to where they've been all along. And I don't know what to call this, or if it even needs a name, but it lingers in the quiet, and it never feels the same. Maybe it will fade out gently, like it never really stayed, or maybe it keeps unfolding in the choices that I make. For now I'll keep it where it is, just beneath what I can say. Something I didn't mean to notice, but haven't looked away. Don't say anything yet, just stay where the silence been. Right before a word decides if this is where it ends. Your hand almost reaching, then pulling slightly back, like we're both aware there's something we don't wanna crack. There's a rhythm in the distance, like a pulse beneath the street, and it matches every second that our eyes refuse to meet. We're suspended in a moment that could turn into a flame, but we're careful with the spark, because we know it has a name. Take it slow, don't let it fall into a line we can't undo. Let it hover just between us, not too far and not too true. Every almost feels electric, every pause a quiet dare. We're not saying what we're thinking, but it's already there. Stay right here where it's not certain, where the tension feels alive, where the space between our voices holds the truth we try to hide. We don't need to cross the boundary, we don't need to make it real. There's a beauty in the almost, there's a power
캐릭터가
in the
공격받고
feel.
있습니다.
You lean closer
캐릭터가
for a
공격받고
second, then you
있습니다.
shift your weight away, like you felt the edge approaching and chose not to let it stay. I can see it
캐릭터가
in your
공격받고
breathing, I
있습니다.
can hear it in your tone. There's a softness you don't show when you think you're on your
캐릭터가
own.
공격받고
We are
있습니다.
walking on a line, drawn in something undefined. Every step a quiet question, every glance a different sign. And I wonder if you notice how the air begins to change when we move a little nearer, then pretend it's all the same. There's no script for what we're doing, no direction we should take. Only instincts, only
캐릭터가
fragments of
공격받고
decisions we might make. But the way you hesitate feels more honest than a yes, like you know that once we cross it, nothing stays the way it was. Hold it there, don't let it break into a version we expect. Let the moment keep its edges, let the meaning stay unchecked. We are closer than we say it, we are further than we show. In between us two directions is the place we both know. Keep it quiet, keep it breathing, keep the distance in the frame, where the tension doesn't vanish when we try to give a name. I don't want a simple answer, I don't want a settled view. There's a flicker in your laughter, like it almost turns sincere. Then you cover it with something just to keep the surface clear. And I do the same without it ever needing to be said. We are circling the feeling, but we're choosing not to tread. Still it grows in every silence, still it lives in every glance, still it waits inside the spaces where we never take the chance. If we let it become something, will it lose what made it right? Will it turn into a pattern? Will it fade into the night? Or will it hold the same intensity it has before we speak? That uncertain kind of energy
캐릭터가
that makes the
공격받고 있습니다.
moment peak. So don't say anything yet, let it stay where it began. In the pause pause before intention, in the space before we plan. We are standing on the threshold of a truth we haven't known. And I'd rather feel it forming than regret where it went. You don't notice how you start to lean every time I step into your scene.
캐릭터가
It's
공격받고
not
있습니다.
loud, it's not obvious, but something in the air just follows us. I don't call you, I don't pull you in. Still you circle back to where I've been,
캐릭터가
like you're
공격받고
tracing
있습니다.
something undefined, trying to connect it in your mind. There's a pattern in the way you stay, even when you think you walk away.
캐릭터가
You
공격받고
don't
있습니다.
leave, you just drift around, like you're caught without a single sound. I don't need to tell you what this is. You can feel it every time we exist. In the same frame, in the same light. Something pulls you closer every time. You're in my orbit, don't you feel it now? Every step you take just pulls you down. Not a fall, not a loss of control, just a rhythm taking over slow. Round and round, never touching ground. Every time you think you figured out what it is that keeps you coming back, it slips away into another track. You don't chase it, but you never stop. Every thought of leaving turns to pause. There's a gravity you can't escape, but it doesn't feel like weight. I don't push you, I don't make a move. Still you find your way into my view, like you're following a hidden line, drawn somewhere between your world and mine. Every second stretches just a bit, like you're trying not to fall for it. But the more you try to step aside, the more you feel it pulling from inside. You're in my orbit, don't you feel it now? Every step you take just pulls you down. Not a fall, not a loss of control, just a rhythm taking over slow. Round and round, never touching ground. Every time you think you figured out what it is that keeps you coming back, it slips away into another track. There's no pressure, there's no need to fight. You don't even notice when it's right. You just move a little closer still, like it's something deeper than your will. I don't claim you, I don't say you're mine. Still you linger in this perfect line, where the distance never really breaks, but it bends with every step you take. You could leave, you could turn away, but you never really go that way. There's a pull you can't replace, even when you change your pace.
로봇터가
didn't
공격받고
walk in
있습니다.
trying to be seen. No louder colors, no dramatic scene. Just took a seat and let the moment land. A quiet rhythm moving through my hands. I caught your glance for just a second there. Not long enough to say, but still aware. Like something passed between us in that space. A subtle shift no one could quite replace. I'm not the type to play it like a game, or throw around a line to stake a claim. But there's a way the air begins to move when something honest finds a steady groove. You feel it too. Don't turn away like nothing's changed. It's not too much, it's not too strange. Just something real that found its way into the space we're in today. You feel it too. No need to rush, no need to hide. Let it settle, let it rise. We don't have to name it now, but we both know it somehow. The music hums beneath the quiet talk, a steady pulse that matches how we walk. Not close enough to break the subtle line, but near enough to let our worlds align. You brush it off with something light and small, a passing joke that doesn't say it all, but in your voice there's something slightly new, a softer edge that wasn't always you. I don't need proof, I don't need signs. I read it in the space between the lines. The way you pause, the way you stay, just half a second more than yesterday. You feel it too. Don't turn away like nothing's changed. It's not too much, it's not too strange. Just something real that found its way into the space we're in today. You feel it too. No need to rush, no need to hide. Let it settle, let it rise. We don't have to name it now, but we both know it somehow. Maybe it's not about control or trying hard to take a role. Maybe it's just being right in a moment that feels right. No pressure building in the air, no need to question if it's there. Just let it move, just let it be exactly how it came to me. And if it fades, I'll let it go. No forcing things that need to flow. But if it stays, if it grows, then maybe that's the way it goes. You feel it too. I see it every time you stay.
와 힘든
A
싸움이었다.
little longer than you say, a little closer than before, like something asking just for more. You feel it too, and I don't need to ask you why. It's written clear without a try. In every pause and every view, there's something real between us two. So we keep talking like we do about the simple passing true. But underneath it all, I see a quiet pull you feel with me. No need to push, no need to prove. We're already in the groove, and maybe that's the sweetest part. A steady beat, an open start. Don't look too closely, you might miss the way it starts. Not in the obvious, not in the loudest parts. It's this between the lines you think you understand. A quiet little shift you never really planned. I don't arrive with fireworks or flashing lights. I settle in your senses slowly over time, like something familiar you can't quite place, but somehow it that you haven't learned to forget. Not overwhelming, not hard to escape. Just gently rewriting the space you take. I don't need to be the center of your sight. I move just slightly out of line, enough to make you turn your head, enough to stay inside instead. There's a rhythm hidden underneath it all, a steady rise, a nearly silent call. Not meant to rush, not meant to break, just something slowly wide awake. Maybe that's why you come closer unaware, like something's drawing you without a flare. No sudden spark, no blazing glow, just a constant undertow. And I don't try to hold you in one place, I let you wander through the space, because I know you circle back to what you didn't know you had. There's a comfort in the way it doesn't shout, and how it builds without a doubt. No need for tension, no need for show, just something steady, something low. You notice it in quiet moments most, when everything else begins to coast, when nothing's pulling you away. That's when I start to gently stay. Not a claim, not a demand, not something you have to understand, just a presence that unfolds in ways that never quite get told. And if you try to look too hard, it fades just slightly, pulls apart. It isn't meant to be defined, it lives somewhere behind your mind. But when you stop and let it be, it settles in so naturally, like it was always meant to fit, like you were always part of it. I don't rush to make it clear, I let it hover, linger near, because the strongest kind of hold is never loud, it's never bold. It's in the way you hesitate before you choose to walk away. It's in the way you almost stay without knowing what to say. So I remain just out of reach, not something you can fully teach, a feeling that you slowly learn in every quiet soft return. And even when you look around and think there's nothing to be found, you'll feel it shift, you'll feel it start, a quiet echo in your heart. Not hidden far, not far from sight, just gently resting in the light, waiting for you to realize I've always been right in your eyes. You tried to read me like a line you almost understood, like I'd fall into a pattern. If you guessed it right, you would. But I don't move this simply, I don't follow every cue. There's a rhythm in my choices that's a little out of view. I was laughing at your timing, not because it wasn't sweet, just because the way you said it missed the softer kind of beat. Still, I like the way you stayed there, didn't rush to fill the air, like you knew that something better might be forming if you dare. Take it light, don't overthink it, don't define it too fast. We don't need a perfect moment, we just need it to last. In the ease of how we're moving, in the way we let it flow, there's a feeling growing slowly that we don't have to show. Every step feels a little brighter when you fall into my pace. Not because you try to leave me, but you give me enough space. There's a charm inside your patience, there's a calm inside your tone. You don't try to rearrange me, you just let me be my own. And it's rare the way it happens, how it lands without a push, like a quiet kind of gravity, like a steady, easy pull. I don't need a grand expression, I don't need a heavy sign. If you keep it just as simple, I might let it become mine. We don't need like I'm seeing something new. Not because you changed your angle, but because I let it through. There's a shift in how I'm holding all the things I used to guard. It's not sudden, not dramatic, just a little less than hard. Keep it easy, keep it open, let it stay within its frame. We don't need to chase a label, we don't need to name the name. If it turns into a story, let it write itself in time. Not too fast to lose the feeling, not too slow to lose the climb. There's a balance in your distance, there's a warmth in how you stay. Like you know exactly when to lean and when to drift away. And I mirror that intention, I reflect it back to you. Not to keep it complicated, just to keep the moment true. We're not trying to control it, we're not forcing it to fit. We're just letting it exist the way it naturally commits. So take it light, don't rush the motion, don't collapse it into form. Let it live between the seconds, let it stay a little warm. If it grows into a feeling, we can choose what we will do. But for now, just keep it simple, and I'll stay right here with you. Awake without a reason why, just something light inside my chest. No heavy thoughts, no crowded mind, just quiet space and gentle rest. The way the morning settles in, not loud, not trying to impress. It simply finds a place within and turns the ordinary into less complicated than before, less pressure hanging in the air. I notice things I missed before, like how the world is simply there. A passing smile, a subtle glance, a rhythm in the way I move, and suddenly the smallest chance feels like something I can choose. Little things like this make it feel complete. Nothing overwhelming, just a steady beat. In the way I breathe, in the way I live. Little things like this are enough to give. A cup that warms between my hands, a quiet song I didn't plan. The way the light across the floor moves slowly like it understands. No need to turn it into more, no need to make it something big, because I've learned to see the worth in every tiny way I live. I don't rush to fill the day or try to chase a bigger thrill, but something in the slower pace that makes everything feel real. And every step I didn't force becomes a moment I can keep. Not something I have to record, but something I can truly feel. Little things like this make it feel complete. Nothing overwhelming, just a steady beat. In the way I breathe, in the way I live. Little things like this are enough to give. I used to think that joy was loud, something that I had to find, but now I see it's always been in quiet corners of my mind. In how I pause before I speak, in how I let the silence stay, in how I don't resist the flow of how the hours shape the day. No need to gather every piece or hold it tightly in my hand. Because the beauty of it all is something I can't command. It comes and goes just like a breeze, but leaves a trace that softly stays. And I don't need to question it or try to turn it into praise. Little things like this make it feel complete. Nothing overwhelming, just a steady beat. In the way I breathe, in the way I live. Little things like this are enough to give. So I'll stay here a little longer in this simple steady space. Let the quiet wrap around me with its soft and easy grace. No grand design, no perfect frame, just moments I don't have to chase. And in the middle of it all, I find a calm I can embrace. Little things like this keep me right where I belong. Not too fast, not too far, just exactly where I'm strong. You keep trying to read me like I'm written in a line. Like a glance can be translated if you watch it long enough in time. But I move a little sideways, I don't follow what you frame. There's a difference in attention and a difference in a claim. You step closer with a question that you dress up as a joke. I can hear the hesitation hidden underneath the note. And it's almost kinda charming how you think you're being smooth. But I see the way you're shifting every time I make a move. Don't get it twisted, I'm not distant. I'm just choosing how I play. I'm not giving you a pattern you can figure out in a day. If you stay inside the moment, if you match the way I move, you might find there's something here that I don't need to prove. I don't need to say I want it, I don't need to make it clear. There's a language in the space and it can bring you closer here. If you rush it, you might lose it. If you force it, it will fade. There's a rhythm in the balance that rewards the way it's played. You were watching how I turned when I heard you say my name. Like you thought you caught a signal, like you almost found a frame. But I let it pass right through me, let it settle, let it bend. Not because I didn't feel it, just because I won't pretend. There's a difference in the wanting and the way you choose to show. I don't follow every impulse, I don't let it overflow. And I like the way you notice without asking me to speak. There's a strength in your restraint that makes the moment feel unique. So don't try to define me, don't reduce it to a line. I'm not something you can capture just by getting close in time. If you learn to move around it, if you let the feeling breathe, you might see a different version of what I allow you to see. I don't chase, I don't retreat, I just move where it feels right in the middle of the tension and the edge of what we might not have gained. And not a question, not a test, you need a pass, just a space where you can meet me if you let the moment last. You lean in with more intention, like you're trying not to break what is forming in the silence, what is real but still opaque. And I respect the way you hold it, how you keep it in control. There's a clarity and patience that reflects a certain soul. We don't need a declaration, we don't need a sudden shift. If you stay within the movement, you might feel what it can give. Every look becomes a signal, every pause becomes a thread. We are building something subtle without naming it instead. And I'm not afraid to keep it right between the yes and no. There's a power in the in-between that I already know. So don't get it twisted, I'm not hiding, I'm just careful where I land. I don't give away the meaning just because you understand. If you stay inside the balance, if you move without demand, you might find me right beside you. Not because you tried to plan. And if you ever think you've got it, if you think you see it clear, I might shift it just enough to keep the real thing living here. Not to make it complicated, not to push it out of you, but to streets. Not empty, just a softer pace. The city moves, but not for me. I'm in a different kind of space. No need to match the passing rush, or follow where the lights all go. I found a rhythm of my own that doesn't need to overflow. A distant sound, a passing car, a subtle glow from windows high. Everything feels slightly blurred, like time just chose to loosen by. And in between the moving parts, there's something steady I can feel. A calm that doesn't ask for more, a moment that just stays real. Slow city lines carry me through. No need to rush or break the view. I'm moving time that feels like mine. Slow city lines keep me aligned. I stop beside a quiet light that shifts from red to something green. Not waiting for a signal now, just letting everything be seen. The air is filled with distant tones, a rhythm I don't need to name. And every step I choose to take feels steady, simple, never strained. No pressure pulling at my sleeve, no voice that tells me where to be. Just open space between the sounds that lets me hear what's left of me. And even in the moving crowd, I don't feel lost or out of place, because I carry something still that keeps me grounded in this pace. Slow city lines carry me through. No need to rush or break the view. I'm moving time that feels like mine. Slow city lines keep me aligned. There's something in the way it flows. Not everything is meant to stay, but every piece that passes by still finds a quiet place to lay. I don't need to hold it tight or turn it into something more, because the beauty in this space is something I don't need to store. The night begins to gently rise, but nothing really shifts too far. It's just another shade of calm, another layer of who we are. And I don't need a destination or something waiting at the end, because the way this moment moves is something I can always bend. Slow city lines carry me through. No need to rush or break the view. I'm moving time that feels like mine. Slow city lines keep me aligned. So I'll keep walking as I am, no faster than I need to go. Let every street, every turn reveal what I don't have to know. And in the middle of it all, where nothing asks for more from me, I find a quiet kind of truth in simply letting myself be.
반갑습니다. 조혜란입니다.
아시고 있어 얼마나 이 아랍에서 유행인지 신격권 다이어트.
신격권의 세계로 들어가 보시죠. 카! 잽! 잽! 원투 똑바로 상대를 바라보며 업컷 잽.
I didn't plan on feeling anything tonight. Just another passing moment in the light. I was moving through it all without a trace. Then I saw the way you paused inside my space. It was subtle, it was easy to ignore. Just a shift I hadn't noticed before. But something in the air began to change, like a quiet note that slowly rearranged. I don't rush into a feeling I can't name. I don't let it take me over like a wave. But there's something in the way you stay that makes it harder just to walk away. It's almost like this could be something real, not too fast, just enough to feel like a line I wasn't meant to cross. But I don't really mind the cost. You don't try to take me out of who I am. You just stand there like you understand every part I never show too much, every space I never let you touch. And I notice how I'm staying just a bit longer than I usually permit, like I'm letting something slowly grow without needing to control the flow. There's a softness I don't recognize in the way I look into your eyes. Not a weakness, not a loss of ground, just a different kind of strength I found. It's almost like this could be something real, not too fast, just enough to feel like a line I wasn't meant to cross. But I don't really mind the cost. I don't fall, I don't lose my frame. I just let it happen all the same. Every second stretching into light. Something steady, something quiet. You don't push me, you don't pull me near. You just make it easy staying here. Like the moment doesn't need a name, it just exists without a claim. And I wonder if you feel it too. There's some familiar point of view where nothing needs to be defined, but everything just feels aligned. It's not a story I can clearly tell. It's not a place I know too well. But there's something in the way it fits, like I was always close to this. It's almost like this could be something real, not too fast, just enough to feel like a line I wasn't meant to cross. But I don't really mind the cost, so I stay a little longer than I should. Not because I have to, but I could. Let this moment gently find its place without trying to replace what I thought I always knew before. This feels like something even more, not too loud, not too hard to miss, just a quiet kind of almost like this. You don't have to say a single thing. I can tell by the way you're listening. There's something deeper than the room we're in, like you're holding back where it begins. You stir your drink but don't take a sip. Let the moment hang on your fingertips, and I won't rush what you're trying to hide. I'll just stay here on your side. No fixing words, no grand advice. No need to make it sound concise. Some things don't need to be explained. Just dance outside like you might leave, but something in you wants to breathe. And I can feel that quiet pull between holding on and letting go. So take your time, don't say it fast. Not everything is meant to pass. Imperfect lines or steady tones, some truths arrive when left alone. Now, I'm not here to understand it all, or catch you when you think you'll fall. Just hear enough to let you know you don't have to go through it alone. I'm right here beside you, not asking you to be okay, not telling you the weight will fade, just staying through it anyway. I'm right here beside you, no need to turn it into light.
광고 없음! 광고 없음! 광고 없음! 광고로 도배된 게임에 지치셨나요? 그런 게임은 지우고 타일 서바이벌을 한번 해보세요. 최근에 발견한 게임인데 놀라지 마세요. 광고가 전혀 없습니다. 네, 진짜 단 하나도 없어요. 게다가 플레이도 정말 간편해서
tonight. Up, 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 higher, 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 higher. No sleep, no sleep, no sleep, no sleep, no sleep. 3, 2, 1. Break the morning. Break the morning. Everybody moving. Everybody moving. Break the morning. Keep it going. Keep it going. Jump, 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 jump. Break the morning. No plans, no rules, no kings, no fools. One beat, one crowd. Too loud, too proud. No stress, no doubt. Throw it all out. One life, one shot. This night we've got. Hey, 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 hey. Feel that pressure. Feel that pressure. Feel that pressure. Feel that pressure. Now, 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 now. Break the morning. Break the morning. Everybody moving. Everybody moving. Break the morning. Keep it going. Keep it going. Jump. 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 Break the morning. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 second. Hold now. hear that silence? Gone now. Bring it back. Break the morning. We came here for this feeling. Break the morning. No retreat, no ceiling. Jump, jump, hands to the sky. Jump, jump, we're alive. Break the morning, break the morning, break the morning, break the morning. Hey! Break the morning, break the morning. Break the morning.
Put your hands up high. We're not going back again. Tonight we rise. I remember all the moments when I thought I'd lost my way. Every door I tried to open seemed to close another day. People said be realistic, lower every dream you hold. But my heart was never built to fit inside a little mold. There were nights of second guessing. There were storms I couldn't hide. But every scar became a lesson. Every tear became my guide. Now I can feel it building inside. A stronger version, ready to fly. Higher than yesterday, stronger than before. Every challenge made me ready for something even more. Higher than yesterday, nothing in my way. I'm becoming who I wanted more and more each day. Oh, we're climbing higher. Oh, taking dreams farther. Higher than yesterday, and still on my way. The road wasn't always easy, sometimes hope felt far away. But I learned the darkest evenings make the brightest kind of day. Now the future looks much bigger than the fears I used to know. Every step that once felt heavy helped me learn how far I'd go. My friends beside me cheering, my family in my heart. Every person who believed in me helped me play this part. I won't stop now, I've come too far. The sky gets wider, the closer you are. Higher than yesterday, stronger than before. Every challenge made me ready for something even more. Higher than yesterday, nothing in my way.
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
Becoming who I wanted more and more each day. Oh, we're climbing, climbing. Oh, taking dreams farther. Higher than yesterday, and still on my way.
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
Never folded when the pressure came. Every setback only fed the flame. Long road, hard days, still I ran. Building every piece of who I am. No shortcuts, no easy lane. Every victory came through pain. Now I'm standing where I said I'd be. Turning old doubts into
캐릭터가
energy.
공격받고
Look
있습니다.
around. This is proof. Dreams grow stronger when you fight for truth. Step up, stand tall. The next chapter belongs to us all.
Let the whole world hear me now. I'm not afraid, I'm not backing down. The mountain looked impossible before. Now I'm already past the clouds and wanting more. Higher than yesterday, stronger than before. Every challenge made me ready for something even more. Higher than yesterday, nothing in my way. I'm becoming who
캐릭터가
I
공격받고
wanted
있습니다.
more and more each day. Oh, we're climbing
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
taking dreams farther. Higher than yesterday, and still on my way. One step
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
closer, one more reason to keep moving forward. Higher than yesterday.
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
I want it bigger. I want it loud. I want my name in the moving crowd. I'm proud. I feel the skyline calling me now. I feel the skyline.
concrete. Every corner, every rooftop feels like it was built for me. I see 24 years flashing in my eyes, all the almost, all the maybes, all the nights I nearly quit, but not tonight. Tonight I move like winning, tonight I breathe like change. Tonight the city shakes below me when everybody says my name.
You scared?
Not anymore.
You tired?
I want more. Skyline fever, I can't sleep. Big dream rhythm under my feet. Skyline fever, turn it up. Life is short, so make it rush. Da 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 da, run it. Da 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 da, push it. Stop. Let the bass disappear. One breath, one chance, one reason to be here. I was not born to live small. I was not born to disappear. Bring it back. Skyline fever, I can't sleep. Big dream rhythm under my feet. Skyline fever, turning it up. Life is short, so make it rush. Skyline fever, all night long. 20-something, brave and wrong. Skyline fever, no retreat. Tonight my future follows me. I want it bigger.
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
I want it loud.
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
Say it loud.
Hey, if you see me in the crowd tonight, don't let me disappear. Hey, if I lose you in the flashing lights, pull me back right here. Catch me in the crowd. Catch me in the crowd. One more time. Catch me in the crowd.
Thousands of people moving together, the speakers shaking every corner of the night. Everybody chasing a different feeling, everybody searching for a different light. Then I saw you standing above the chaos, singing every word like you owned the moment. You looked my way for half a second, and suddenly the whole place changed. I pushed through strangers, tried to get closer, but the crowd kept pulling us apart. Left side moving, right side turning, the night keeps spinning faster. One chance, one moment, I can't let it pass. Hey, if you see me in the crowd tonight, don't let me disappear. Hey, if I lose you in the flashing lights, pull me back right here. Catch me in the crowd. Catch me in the crowd. One more time. Catch me in the crowd. Oh, I don't wanna lose this feeling. Oh, I don't wanna
캐릭터가
lose you
공격받고 있습니다.
now. Every beat felt bigger than the last one. Every minute moved too fast. The distance between us kept changing, but somehow we kept finding our way back. You were laughing, I was breathless, trying to keep up with the moment. No promises, no forever speeches, just two people choosing right now. The music climbed, the crowd exploded, and somehow your hand found mine. Everything else disappeared. Right here. Right now. Right here. Don't stop now. Closer, closer. Don't slow down. Closer, closer. Right now. 3, 2, 1. Catch me in the crowd. Catch me in the crowd. Everybody jump and die. Catch me in the crowd. Catch me in the crowd. Never coming, never in down. Hands up high. Hands up high. The whole world see. Hands up high. Hands up high. You're right here with me. Maybe tomorrow we'll go our separate ways. Maybe tonight is all we get, but right now that's enough. Hey, if you see me in the crowd tonight, don't let me disappear. Hey, if I lose you in the flashing lights, pull me back right here, right here.
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
Hands tonight is all we get, but right now that's enough. Hey, if you see me in the crowd tonight, don't let me disappear.
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다. 캐릭터가 사망하였습니다.
Trying hard to fit the frame, living by somebody else's rules, playing somebody else's game. Always worried what they think, always scared to get it wrong, until I realized one simple truth: this was my life all along. Now every step feels different, every dream feels close enough. The world may not get easier, but I've become much tougher. No more chains, no more walls, no more waiting for the call. No more doubt, no disguise. I'm finally seeing through my eyes. No
캐릭터가
fear
공격받고
in my
있습니다.
heart. No shadows in my way. I'm standing taller than before and getting stronger every day. No fear in my heart. No reason to retreat. The fire that I carry now moves with every beat. Nothing can stop me. This is who I'll be. No fear in my heart, and that's enough for me. Maybe love will find me later. Maybe love is here right now. Either way, I know my value. I don't need permission now.
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
Every scar became a story. Every setback built a road. Every challenge taught me something I was meant to know. People
캐릭터가
change and
공격받고
seasons
있습니다.
change. Dreams evolve and pathways bend.
캐릭터가
But the strongest thing
사망하였습니다.
I've learned is believing in myself again. No more silence, no more doubt. I'm done living inside out. No more hiding, no more fear. The future's standing right here. No fear in my heart, no shadows in my way. I'm standing taller than before and getting stronger every day. No fear in my heart.
캐릭터가
No
공격받고
reason to
있습니다.
retreat. The fire that I carry now moves with every beat.
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
This is who I'll be. No fear in my heart, and that's enough for me. This is my moment. This is my time. Watch me move forward. Watch me shine. Nothing behind me, everything ahead. I'm chasing my future, not my regret. If the mountain gets higher, I'll learn how to climb. If the road gets longer, I'll still make it mine.
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
I wake up the city calling. Shoes on quick, no second thought.
공격받고 있습니다.
Like the world is ours to start. 20-something hearts wide open, chasing sparks we haven't named. Every road feels like a doorway, every mistake turns into flame. I don't need a perfect reason, I just need this rush inside. Take my hand before the sunrise.
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다. 캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
Tomorrow's not so far. Every laugh becomes a memory, every kiss becomes a star. Life can hit like heavy thunder, but we rise above the noise. Hope is running through our bodies, love is louder than the void. No more waiting for permission, no more hiding from the light. We are young and we are burning with the future in our eyes. I was born for tonight, for the beat in my chest, for the love in the lights, for the dream we protect. I was born for the sound of a crowd going wild with your arms around me now. I can dance for miles. Oh, oh, we don't slow down. Oh, oh, feet off the ground. I was born for tonight, and tonight feels right.
Quick heart kick, baseline hitting. New life, new chance. No more sitting, no more sitting. Bad days fade when the floor starts shaking. One dream, two hands, whole world waking. She got fire in the way she moves. I got faith in the road we choose. No fear, no chains, no looking behind. We turn one night into lifetime shine.
Raise me higher, past the worry, past the pain. Love's a fire, dancing through the pouring rain. I can feel it, every heartbeat says we'll fly. We won't lose it, we are brighter when we try. I was born for tonight, for the beat in my chest, for the love in the lights, for the dream we protect. I was born for the sound of a crowd going wild with your arms around me now. I can dance for my love.
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
We don't slow
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
feet off the ground. I was born for tonight, and tonight feels right.
Hey, we own the night. We own the night. Hey, nobody stop us now. Hey, scream it loud. Go, 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 go. We own the night. Go, 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 go. We own the night. I came with a dream and a fire inside, a heart that refused to stay quiet. The whole world said take it slow, but tonight we're letting go. Every step hits harder
캐릭터가
than
공격받고
before.
있습니다.
Every voice shakes the floor. Every smile becomes a spark, lighting up the dark. No limits, no fear, no reason to stand still. The future's calling out our names, and we're running for the thrill. Hands up high, feel the sound, let it lift you off the ground. One more shout, one more wave. This is how legends are made. We own the night. We own the night. Louder than the city lights. We own the night. We own the night. Everything is feeling right. Raise your voices to the sky. We're too young to play it shy. We own the night. city, ready for something good. Then you arrive, bright smile, good energy, and suddenly everything got better. One conversation, one laugh, one look, the kind of moment that changes the night. No stress, no pressure, no thinking about tomorrow, just living inside right now. Left side, right side, everybody feeling good. Hands high all night, like we knew we always would. Louder, higher, let me hear the whole place sing. Make today famous, make today famous. Everybody sing it loud. Make today famous, make today famous. Turn it up and shake the crowd. Hey, 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 keep it going. Hey, 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 keep it going. Jump, jump, never coming down. Jump, jump, love this sound. Make today famous. Room got louder, the floor got hotter. Every song hitting harder than before. New friends, old friends, everybody together like nobody wanted the night to end. You grabbed my hand, pulled me through the crowd, spinning around without a care. The lights flashed, the beat dropped, the whole place erupted, and all I could do was smile. Maybe happiness isn't complicated. Maybe it's nights like these, good people, good music, good memories, and somebody stayed in beside you when everything feels possible. When everything feels possible. The energy kept building every minute. It could come in another story we would remember for years. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let go. Right now, right now, let's go. Don't slow down. Higher, 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 higher. Feel the pressure rising. 3, 2, 1, 1. Make today famous. Make today famous. Everybody sing it loud. Make today famous. Make today famous. Turn it up and shake the crowd. Hey, hey, hey. Keep it going. Hey, hey, hey. Keep it going. Jump, jump, never coming down. Jump, jump, love this sound. Make today famous. Years from now, we'll remember the laughter, the music, the freedom, and this feeling. Make today famous. Make today famous. Hands up high, no time wasting. Make today famous. Best day of our lives.
Oh, here we point of view. Every doubt is slowly fading, every fear is losing weight, and the future doesn't feel so far. When you're standing where you are, I rush into you. Like waves crashing through, like a dream breaking free, like the person I'm meant to be. I rush into you, through the noise and the blue. When the night comes alive, you make everything feel right. Oh, nothing left to prove. Oh, I rush into you. Everybody jumping, feel the floor drums pumping. Let the worries disappear. We got everything we need right here. Maybe we're only at the start. Maybe we're learning who we are. But if hope has a face tonight, it's shining in your eyes. No map, no destination, no perfect explanation. Just this beautiful momentum carrying us through. I rush into you, like waves crashing through, like a dream breaking free, like the person I'm meant to be. I rush into you, through the noise and the blue. When the night comes alive, you make everything feel right.
Higher, every time you look my way. Higher, I can feel the whole place shake. Faster than my heart, faster than the night. One more second next to you, and I'm losing track of time. Of time. The crowd was moving like a wave in motion. Everybody chasing their own emotion. Then I saw you standing on the other side, and suddenly the world came into focus. The bass kept hitting the floor, kept shaking, but all I noticed was your smile. One look, one spark, 1 second changed the night. You grabbed my hand, pulled me through the crowd like we'd already known each other for years. No hesitation, no overthinking, just pure energy. Closer, feel the pressure rising. Closer, hear the speakers climbing. Right now, this is what we're chasing. 3, 2, 1. Higher, every time you look my way. Higher, I can feel the whole place shake. Faster than my heart, faster than my heart. One more second next to you, and I'm losing track of time. Jump, jump, let the rhythm take control. Jump, jump, everybody lose control. Faster than my heart, faster than my heart. The lights were spinning, the room exploding. 1,000 voices filling up the air. Yet somehow everything around us disappeared. You were laughing, I was breathless, trying not to show it. Every beat felt bigger, every minute felt shorter, like the night was moving too fast. Maybe love isn't slow, maybe sometimes it arrives like a storm of adrenaline straight through your chest. Closer, feel the pressure rising. Closer, hear the speakers climbing. Right now, this is what we're chasing. 3, 2, 1. Higher, every time you look my way. Higher, I can feel the whole place shake. Faster than my heart, faster than the night. One more second next to you, and I'm losing track of time.
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
Let the rhythm take control. Everybody lose control. Faster than my heart.
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
If the sun comes up tomorrow, I don't care.
캐릭터가 공격받고
If the
있습니다.
music stops, I don't care. As long as you're still here, tonight is everything. Higher, every time you look my way. Higher, I can feel the whole place shake. Faster than my heart, faster than the night.
Roll me tonight. Everything feels right. Don't let go my hand. We're bigger than we planned.
Everybody jump. Turn the music up.
I remember standing at the station,
캐릭터가 공격받고
thinking
있습니다.
life was moving way too slow. Every dream felt trapped behind the window. Every answer buried deep below. Then you came like a spark in motion, laughing like you own the summer air. Suddenly the world felt wide open, like adventure waited everywhere. One look, one touch, everything changed. One night, one chance, nothing stayed the same. We're stars on the run, stars on the run, shining brighter than the morning sun. Stars on the run, stars on the run, living faster than we've ever done. Whoa, everybody sing it loud. Let the whole world hear it now. Stars on the run, stars on the run. Tonight belongs to us. Run with me. Run you up, set yourself free.
No more waiting for a perfect moment. No more hiding what we're dreaming of. Every road feels full of possibilities. Every mile feels powered by our love. Maybe tomorrow brings surprises. Maybe nothing goes according to plan. But we're stronger than our doubts together. That's enough to make a stand.
Quick step, bright eyes, we don't need permission. Big hopes, big hearts, running on ambition. No walls, no chains, nothing gonna hold us. New days, new ways, watch the future find us. Take a leap, take a shot, let your spirit rise. Every beat says go, every dream can fly. Put your fears away, leave them all behind. Tonight we're alive. We can feel the energy, like a wave across the sea.
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
This is where we're meant to be.
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
We're stars on the run, stars on the run, shining brighter than the morning sun. Stars on the run, stars on the run, living faster than we've ever done. Whoa, everybody sing it loud. Whoa, let the whole world hear it now. Stars on the run, tonight. probably why I can't stop looking. You make ordinary nights feel impossible to forget. One drink, two laughs, three songs, no chance of pretending I don't want this. The room keeps spinning, the speakers hitting, and somehow we're still smiling. Still here? Still here? Right here. Still wild? All year. One more song? Let's go. Everybody count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gold rush kisses, heartbeats missing. Can't slow down when we're this close. Gold rush kisses, lucky collision. Everybody jump when the beat explodes. Jump. Jump.
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
Jump. Gold rush kisses. Gold rush kisses.
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
No overthinking, no second guessing, no waiting around, just move. Gold rush kisses, heartbeats missing, can't slow down when we're this close. Gold rush kisses, lucky collision. Everybody jump when the beat explodes. Hey, 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 keep it going. Gold rush kisses. Gold rush kisses. Gold rush kisses.
Look what you've done to me. I can't slow down. I can't slow down. You walked into the room like you already knew my name. I tried to keep my distance, but my heart ignored the game. Every little conversation turns into another smile. Every minute that I'm with you makes the world feel worthwhile. I keep replaying moments like my favorite melody, and somehow every small detail keeps coming back to me. Maybe it's reckless, maybe it's strange, maybe one meeting can change everything. The closer you get, the harder I fall, and I don't wanna stop at all. Love in full speed, no brakes, no warning, racing through my heart like a brand new morning. Love in full speed, taking over me. Every second feels better than I ever dreamed it'd be. Oh, 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 I can't come down. Oh, 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 you're all around. Love in full speed, and I love this feeling now. Your messages arrive, and suddenly my day turns bright. A simple little sentence can keep me smiling all night. Everyone can see it, they don't even need a clue. Because every time I mention love, I'm accidentally talking about you. Maybe that's the funny part, nothing's going as I planned. But somehow every unexpected turn feels exactly where I stand.
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
No complicated questions, no mystery to solve. Sometimes happiness appears before you're ready for it all. Love in full speed, no brakes, no warning, racing through my heart like a brand new morning. Love in full speed, taking over me. Every second feels better than I ever dreamed it'd be. Oh, 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 I can't come down. Oh, 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 you're all around. Love in full speed, and I love this feeling now. Hey, everybody jump with me. This is how forever feels. Hands high in the air of me. Everything's shining bright. Maybe we don't know where this road will lead. Maybe that's exactly what makes it sweet. I don't need answers, I don't need a sign. Right here, right now, you already feel like mine.
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
No breaks, no warning. Racing through my heart like a brand new morning. Love in full speed, taking over me. Every second feels better than I ever dreamed it'd be. I can't come down. You're all around. Love in full speed, and I love this feeling now. No slowing down, no turning around. Love in full speed, that's where I found you.
Screaming to the sunrise. We were made for this life. The night is moving faster than a runaway train. Every heartbeat pounding through my veins. Everybody singing like they own the sky. Nobody afraid to dream tonight.
캐릭터가
I remember
공격받고
all the
있습니다.
days I played it safe. Always worried about mistakes I'd make. Now I'm standing in the middle of the sound and I finally feel unchained. No limits, no walls, no holding back at all. Just youth, just hope, just a road that's wide open. Feel it rising, feel it grow like a river overflowed. Hands higher, voices loud, let it echo through the crowd. 3, 2, 1, go. Past the fear, past every way out. Hold your dreams, hold them tight. This is our time to shine. Whoa. Screaming to the sunrise. Whoa. Screaming to the sunrise. Jump. 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 Everybody move.
캐릭터가 공격받고 있습니다.
Everybody move. Everybody. Some people spend forever waiting for the
캐릭터가
stars,
공격받고
never
있습니다.
realizing how bright they already are. Some people keep their hopes hidden far away, afraid they'll disappear someday. But every great adventure starts with one small leap. Every mountain starts beneath your feet. And every beautiful tomorrow starts tonight when you choose to believe. Feel it rising, feel it grow like a river overflowed. Hands higher, voices loud, let it echo through the crowd. 3, 2, 1, go. Past the fear, past every way out. Hold your dreams, hold them tight. This is our time to shine. Whoa. Screaming to the sunrise. Whoa. Screaming to the sunrise. Higher. Don't stop climbing. Higher. Keep on shining. Higher. Higher. Don't stop now. Let me hear
캐릭터가
you.
공격받고 있습니다.
Screaming to the sunrise. Let the whole world hear your name. Screaming to the sunrise. Nothing's ever gonna be the same. Run with me, past the doubt, past the fear, past every way out. Hold your dreams, hold them tight. This is our time to shine. Screaming to the sunrise. Screaming to the sunrise.
Rise above the noise. Let me hear your voice. This is our choice.
Tonight we take it all.
공격받고 있습니다. Every closed door made me search for more. Every scar became a lesson I could use. Every loss taught me how to
캐릭터가
never
공격받고
lose.
있습니다.
No fear, no shame, no need to play the game. Stand tall, stand proud, let the whole world hear it loud. Feel that energy, feel it rise like a rocket through the sky. Hands higher, voices loud, let it shake the crowd. 3, 2, 1, go. Rise above the noise, rise above the doubt, rise above the voices trying to count you out. You and I, side by side, nothing standing in our way. We were born to fly, born to climb, born to own the day. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh. Rise above the noise, rise above the noise. Hey, move, everybody move. The best days don't arrive by accident. They begin with one brave step. One decision not to quit. One promise that you kept. Now the future feels wide open like a road without an end. And the people
캐릭터가
standing with you
공격받고
make the
있습니다.
journey worth it then. Every heartbeat keeps reminding how alive we really are. Every dream worth chasing starts exactly where you are. No shame, no need to play the game. Stand tall, stand proud, let the whole world hear it loud. Feel that energy, feel it rise like a rocket through the sky. Hands higher, voices loud, let it shake the crowd. 3, 2, 1, go. Rise above the noise, rise above the doubt, rise above the voices trying to count you out. You and I, side by side, nothing standing in our way. We were born to fly, born to climb, born to own the day. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Rise above the noise, rise above the noise. Stronger, stronger than yesterday. Higher, higher, find your way. Stronger, stronger, don't back down. Let me hear it now. No mountain too high, no valley too deep. The promises we carry are ours to keep. One life, one chance, one reason to believe. Rise above the noise, rise above the doubt, rise above the voices trying to count you out. You and I, side by side, nothing standing in our way. We were born to fly, born to climb, born to own the day. Whoa, whoa, whoa.